problem. That is, from the following information, prepare the trading account for the year ended on 31st March 2007. So what is the question? Opening stock also comes under trading account. Sales comes under trading account. Returns comes under trading account. Wages and salaries comes under trading account. Carriage inward trading account. Freight inward. So what is a freight inward is nothing but goods that we will transport in a bulk, whether by trucks or trains, by ships or aircrafts. So those are called as a freight inwards. And carriage inward and cottage inward is simply, we can simply say that they are the transportation cost. Okay, for whenever we have purchased the goods, we might have transport the goods from one place to another. So that transportation cost can be classified as carriage inward or cottage inward. Next, purchases, that is also comes in trading account. Returns inward also trading account. Next, closing stock 31st/3/2007. So it is also in a closing stock comes under and trade. So we can see all related, whatever they have given in the question, all related to a trading. So now we will see how we will do a problematic with the above problem. So this is trading account for the year ended 31st March 2007. As of I said, always had to be begin with a sentence called as trading account for the year ended 31st March. So here I have written the date because in the question you can see that they have given the date. So I have written the date here 31st March 2007. Next here, particulars, amount, particulars, amount. So here you can see I have used inner columns also for my calculation. There are certain So first we will see two opening stock. So two opening stock that they have given. Firstly, always your debit side always has to be begin with an two opening stock. Two opening stock amount is 1,50,000. Next has to be followed with an purchase. So we had a purchases amount is 10,50,000. So two purchases amount is 10. But I have see here I have written returns outward. Returns outward is nothing but I have purchased the goods. How much worth of goods I have purchased? I have purchased the goods worth of 10,50,000 worth of goods. And I have returned certain goods from that. So how much of worth of goods I have returned is 10. Why might have returned the goods is simply because certain goods have been damaged. So I have returned those goods. So nothing but outward means going out from the company. So what goes out from the company is whatever I have purchased that have now went out from the business. So why they went out is because there have been certain damage. So it means that previously my purchases was 10,50,000, that much of amount I has to pay. Now in the 10,000 I have already returned. So how much of amount I need to pay? So let's say 10,50,000 minus 10,000, it becomes 10,40,000. So that is what I have written here. Two purchases is 10,50,000 less returns outward. How much of return outward is 10,000. So otherwise in some cases it can be called as a purchase returns also. Okay, that. Next is two wages. So after that immediately you start writing whatever the expenses that you had been there in the question. So two wages and salaries comes under trading account. So two wages and salaries 4,000. Next to carriage inward 2,000. To carriage inward 2,000. To freight inward 3,000. To freight inward 3,000. To cottage inward 1,000. To cottage inward 1,000. Next is in the credit side, what we will have in the credit side is sales. So by sales, so how much of sales was been there? 12,60,000 was my sales. So in that sales, did have any returns? Yes, I had a returns. So previously I have sold how much of worth of goods is 12,60,000 worth of goods I have sold. From the 12,60,000 of worth of goods, how many goods that have returned? The goods returned back to the company is worth of 20,000. Return inward means came into the business. So previously I have sold something, so that goods have again returned back to the company. So those are called as return. So that is what buy sales is 12,60,000 less returns inward 20,000, or sales returns also we can say. So 12,60,000 less 20,000 becomes 12,40,000. And by closing stock amount is 84,000. Okay, this is how. So all whatever there in the question, that all posting we have already done here. So now check it out. So the balances. So 12,40,000 plus 84,000, it becomes 13,24,000. Next, add your all debit balances. 1,50,000, 10,40,000, 4,000, 2,000, 3,000 and 10. So all this total becomes 12 lakhs. Okay. So which is highest, whether 12 lakhs is highest or my 13 lakhs 24,000. So 13 lakhs 24,000 highest. That amount I have to write here. That is 13 lakhs 24,000. I will write in the both the columns. That is 13 lakhs 24,000. So 13 lakhs 24,000. So how much is the difference for me is, so from this 12 lakhs, from 13 lakhs 24,000 minus 12 lakhs, how much of difference I get is, that is 12, 1,24,000, that the difference there. So what is this 1,24,000 is called as to gross profit carried down, where transferred to profit and loss account. So this is how we will do the problem. So this is all the calculation that I have written for your understanding. So need not to write here. Okay, for understanding. So this is how the problem will come. So need not to write all these things. Okay. So this is how the problems. This is all related to your trading. In next video, we will discuss about profit and loss account. Thank you.